Alright, welcome back. I'm Chris. Billy's behind the camera. Last time I made a pork tenderloin, and now I'm just, after work one day, I'm going to take some of those leftovers. I'm going to make a really simple, easy sandwich. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple pieces of that tenderloin that I cut up. I'm going to throw them in the air fryer actually, and then I'm going to add a piece of cheese to it, and I'm going to use barbecue sauce as the mayo of this sandwich. So I'll show you how I'm going to do this. Alright, so my barbecue sauce of choice is Sweet Baby Ray's. I've always liked this, and I actually, when I was younger, I knew I liked it, but I didn't know you could get it at a grocery store, so that's pretty neat. Next, my cheese of choice is Colby Jack or Marble Jack. I think they're both almost exactly the same, but this is my preferred cheese. Here's a couple of pieces of my pork tenderloin. Again, make sure you go check that video out because it turned out really, really good. Bread I'm going to use is this. I always use wheat multigrain bread. I just think it's healthier for me, so that's what I do. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw my meat into the air fryer, and I'm not really sure how long I'm going to put it on for. I'll tell you when I figure that out, but I'm going to put it in there. It's already pre-cooked. I'm just trying to warm it up, get it warm enough so that when I lay the cheese on there it melts nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and get this in the air fryer, and I'm going to prep my bread, and then we'll get back to making it. Alright, so here's where we're at. I'm ready to spread my barbecue sauce on. I'm about 5 minutes in on the reheat function on our air fryer. We have it's the Ninja air fryer. I think it's like 2.5 quart or something like that. Anyways, I just placed the 2 pieces of meat with some of the bacon that I wrapped the tenderloin in there. I just checked it. You can just pull it out and check. The bacon's pretty much done, and I'm pretty sure that the meat's warmed up too. So I'm going to get this spread. I'm going to get that out. I'm going to go ahead and make this thing. We are sizzling here. As you can see, this is our Ninja holding area. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place a couple pieces of this bacon. I'm going to take my meat, place that right on there, and then get my cheese ready so that it can melt hopefully a little bit. One thing I like to do is I like to use 2 pieces of cheese and overlap them a little bit. Just because usually the bread that I get is a little bit wider than a normal loaf of white bread. So one piece doesn't get you all the way across. Alright, so we'll let that sit there for just a minute or so while I clean up. Hopefully that cheese will melt a little bit, and then we'll have a bite and see how we did. So I threw some of the free bacon bits right on the bottom, or bacon strips. I got the barbecue sauce on the bottom piece of bread. I've got my meat, and then I got some cheese on there. So I'm going to go ahead and take a bite. That is super good. The meat's not all dried out, still tender from last night. Not too much barbecue sauce, but just enough to, give you a little bit extra flavor. I can't even I can hardly taste the cheese, so. If you have any questions, go ahead and throw them in the comments below. But otherwise, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. We'll see you next time.